Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.
Powered by Riverside.
These are the tales and ramblings of two men, their dream of running a successful food truck business and life. We invite you along to join Josh and Skippy on this journey. This is Monday Morning Food Truck.
Hey, the order doesn't matter.
We'll get 10 viewers just because of that.
Stop.
Stop
No,
it.
stop it. No.
Okay.
Whew. Top of the morning to you, Justin. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way, Skippy. Good morning, everybody else. And happy St. Patrick's Day. It's the green holiday. Skippy, you got some green on you? Is your license plate's not green on your hat, is it?
Not on the hat, no.
My only green and blue and yellow make green. So
Yeah, it's two shitty colors make one good color. Yeah. Anyway, so happy Green Day. I can do that too. Yeah, I guess I can.
alrighty.
I'm dying.
All right, we are off to a phenomenal start this morning. Hey Skippy, I was in our good morning, Bubba. I can't wait to hear what you have to ask us this morning, Bubba. What you would like this show to be about, since you hated last week's show. Fran, welcome.
He hated last week's show.
Yeah, he did not like it at all.
Well, that's fine.
Said he fell asleep 4 times.
That's because he's old.
And our granular breakdown of the inventory and system of Square.
Because he's old.
Yeah, and I believe it was Jason, maybe it would have been Justin, one of the two, said, well, food truck life isn't all glitz and glamour.
Oh,
That's
but isn't
true.
it though? But isn't
No,
it?
not even
Isn't it?
like half.
Be a food truck owner, they said. It'd be fun, they said. 0 out
I
of
told
5
you that.
stars.
I told you the exact opposite. I said, don't do it.
0 out of 5.
Stay away.
0.
It is a great time, though. And I am looking forward to the season. And also, Steve, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. What? That's such a random comment.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese!
Woo!
Is that what you wanted us to talk about? Do you have a specific question, Steve? Jason reached out to me yesterday. A couple people reached out to me. I know I skipped the whole. I was on Spreaker. Anyways, Jason reached out about.
They ever reach out to me?
Because this is a me question.
Oh.
About what app I use for AI photos. Again, that's Canva, Canva.
Yeah.
I do pay for whatever enterprise version. It's not horribly expensive. I think it was like $200 for the year or something like that. But it gives you all sorts of AI generation apps. And those are, yes, that's what I use for all of the food truck, Monday morning food truck posts. And then starting to use it a little bit on, excuse me, our barbecue page a little bit too. Oh, Steve says he's just kidding. All right. Did you want to talk about butter some more, Steve? We can talk about butter versus margarine.
Good.
And then I got reached out to our local guy that works with the Grand Rapids Food Trucks, Grand Rapids Food Truck Association, and all that, asking about he was thinking about starting a podcast, unrelated topics from what we do, but into food trucks, but just want to know what was involved in that. So got him all the information and realized that we had 208 episodes posted on Spreaker. 208. So we have at least 100 weeks of this show rolling because we break them down into 2 episodes. But yeah, look at us go. Oh, this fucking thing. I wish TikTok Live Studio was just a smidgen smarter. Not a lot smarter, just a smidgen.
Snidgen.
Just a smidgen.
Mm.
Because it's going to make me curmudgeon.
Are you going to be
I
Verklempt?
don't like you. I don't like you on that side.
I'm
I like
always
being-
on the side.
Are you?
I've never changed it.
I know you don't change it, but I thought you were on the other, for me at least. I don't know. Well,
Anyway,
Skippy, you had another dual location day.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
You sound just as excited about this one as you did the last one.
Listen, I'm getting used to it. At least this one was a little closer.
All right. How did it go and what did we learn? Everybody get ready. Story time.
Can I tell you that I paid I paid my first employee through payroll?
I'm sorry, that deserves. Oh, not that one. Sorry. I only saw the ing. I had the screen partially covered. I thought it was going to be the clapping. Sorry. Good job, Skippy.
That's what I
How'd it feel?
It hurt. Anyway.
So they get paid. They got paid Friday. Then I'm assuming.
Yes, I believe that's what it was. I think I set it up that way.
Didn't you set it up that
I
way?
did. I don't.
Are you doing weekly or bi-weekly or how are you doing it?
Weekly.
Weekly?
God knows how long these people will last. Just getting them
You
ready.
can still pay them after you fire them.
Yeah, just.
You're probably going to have to the following week still.
Because I'll feel like I'm rewarding them.
Well, kind of. Please go away. Here's some money. Just get out of here.
Let's start on that. Let's start that route.
Okay.
Josh's dogs are on full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
Probably extra vinegar and a lot of piss. But anyway.
Yeah.
So I hired a morning guy, 5 to 9.
Excellent.
Other than he's a go-getter, which I appreciate. He's there on time. It's even
Real
better.
go-getter. Okay.
He's there
What
on
time? So what time does he start? Sorry.
He's
9?
there at 4:55. So
Okay.
5 a.m.
Nice.
We're utilizing punching in and out, so that's always good.
That's ideal.
That's good.
It's a good way to track hours.
Yeah. We are only so we're just working on things for him to do during those 4 hours.
Okay.
But in all reality, like I didn't really. I mean, I planned it, but the first time he was there, second time he was there was first time he was there. We did bone-in wings, so we had the smoker full of ribs and wings, and we can do that at the same time. But since we cook our sides in pans, we don't want chicken juices going into pans.
Right.
So that made sense for him to be there at 5. Ribs get wrapped at 8, and wings are done by 8. Everything's off, everything's good, and then you just put sides on, and you just kind of find stuff to do. Well, we haven't mastered the finding stuff to do yet.
Okay.
So, because Thursday we went in, and I had a Thursday? No, Saturday. I had a food truck event, and he came in Saturday, and we cooked ribs, but then we realized that we weren't cooking chicken, So, hey, let's just prep all our sides. We'll put ribs on one side of the rack and put pans on the other side of the rack. They won't contaminate each other.
Okay.
Like 8 o'clock, he was done. Like, there was nothing else to do. I'm like, well, maybe you can come in a little bit later when we're doing that. But we're working on things to do. I'm making lists of items that can be done, should be done.
I know currently you're not cooking every night, right?
Not every day.
So would this possibly lead to a change in that?
Well, I mean, ish, I guess. It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah. Well, if we build up business, then yes, it would.
So if you were on a schedule more like mine, where things are coming off at 5:30, so when he gets there, he can get stuff around and get meat off and get meat back on for ribs and stuff. And
yeah, things would come off right when he got there.
Yep.
Ribs don't go on until 6 anyway. So
Pam's working on a list for you right now.
Well, thanks, Pam. I don't know how Pam would have a list. Pam, did I tell you last week that Pam was very disappointed in me? Or did she tell you?
I don't think so.
She
No.
thought we were open on Sunday last week.
Oh, yeah, I did.
She was in the area and was going to stop by. Yeah, I know. I disappointed her.
Yeah. She says dishes, wipe counters, organize stuff, sweep, etc.
That was all done. That was all done, Pam. Thank you. That was.
How about you go to fresh jalapenos instead of jarred jalapenos? Jar jalapenos. You go fresh. Then you can prep peppers. You can prep onions. Jason chimes in. Clean your trailer. Clean your trailer.
Trailer's not there, but
maintenance item, set up trailer for events, go shopping for you, social media posts, Scratch made sites. I just read Scratch. I couldn't read the last two words.
We do Scratch made sides. Thank you. We do.
Mm-hmm. Mostly.
Ish.
Ish.
It's Bush's beans, but they're still good.
Mm-hmm. You don't have an oven anyway, so you can't do your own cornbread yet.
Correct.
Could do it in the smoker though. Have you tried doing it in the smoker yet?
I've tried cheesecake in the smoker. That's good. Well,
did you just have a little mini orgasm there?
No. Something in my eye and I can't fucking get out.
Like, wow, he's really getting into this whole topic. Must have been really good cheesecake.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, so that brings us to Saturday and Sunday. Thank goodness Saturday's event was 6 minutes away from the shop. Issue. Picture-in-picture mode closed to maintain recording quality. The hell's that?
Oh, I thought I told it not to do it anyways. Don't worry about it.
Well, I can't get... Oh, there it is. Now I can get rid of it.
They must have opened it up for you when I did my screen, too.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a shame that your trailer's not there because, I mean, that would be extra helpful.
Yes.
Because then they can start work on getting stuff ready for you for the day, too.
Absolutely. So, this week, first event was 6 minutes away from the shop. It was a local robotics competition. We were one of 3 food trucks there. It was us selling, obviously, our sandwiches and loaded mac and cheeses. It was a coffee truck, and it was a loaded mac and cheese truck. And
that's all they did was loaded mac and cheeses?
Yeah. It's called Smack and Cheese.
Cool.
They had some creative toppings. Like, we think we do creative sandwiches. They do creative toppings on their mac and cheeses. Like shrimp and chorizo and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, so they wanted to leave early. They meaning the people. My girl wanted to stay there as long as she possibly could milk out food.
Not busy, I take it.
We did like I did it by myself last year. I did like 1,800. This year we did a shy over 1,500.
It's not a bad day.
Yeah, me and my worker have to work on communication skills. She texts me. She's like, it's nuts here. And I'm thinking, oh my God, you're getting buried. Like, where am we going? The hell? So I get there and there's like nobody in line. I'm like, what do you
Nuts
mean by
bad.
that? I'm like, what do you mean by that? She's like, well, next time I'll text you and put a smiley face at the end or something. I'm like, well, you tell me it's nuts. I'm thinking you need help.
Didn't you catch the sarcasm?
No. So anyway, sorry, I keep hitting my monitor.
No, you're fine.
So we did good. The following day was our local Flavor Fruit farm. It rained up until about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
It was good-ish. Like, one person could have handled it, but two people, yeah. I mean, it was probably overkill. I think we did like a little under 1,800 that day.
But still not a bad couple days.
No. I do, as I've said I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but I use Square Banking, and I had to set up another location. I thought because I use Square Banking, setting up another location, like all funds would just be available in the bank. And I had to go into the second location and it actually has to transfer funds to my Square account instead of like automatically being there like I've been used to. It doesn't matter, but like when I see that, Square transferred $2,400, I'm like, oh wait,
that's interesting that it does it that way.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
literally.
at least it wasn't like a second bank account. Like each location has its own Square bank account.
Yeah, that's anyway.
Huh. Interesting.
Here is that menu I wanted to show you. This is the Smack and Cheese menu. The cheesy pig with shredded pork hot dog topped with extra cheese.
Ugh.
Some of these are like, I know the coffee guy got the Fiesta, so it was okay, but his butt was going to hurt later. So, yeah, I kind of like the idea of the flight. That's kind of neat, but
yeah.
But they only have they have two sizes here, but over here they have three sizes. They have a small, medium, and large. But anyway, so it was nice to meet them.
16 ounce. Do you think that's volume? Do you know how they were serving it?
In 1 boat or 1 pound boats, I think, or 2 pound boats, probably.
Yeah, so volume, not weight. Wow.
Scrambled egg on top of mac and cheese, though.
It's a weird texture combination for me.
And shredded potatoes. That's their.
That's I'm good with. But
that's
just
like
because it's a different.
That's a lot of starch, though.
Yeah. Interesting.
Anyway,
how do they do? Have you seen them before?
I've seen them once before.
Talk to them at all?
Yeah, I met her for the first, or the S from the Smack and Cheese, Sarah.
Okay.
She was really nice. They said that, so the wind Saturday was brutal. I mean, brutal. We won't get into it. It was just very, very bad. The coffee guy lost he lost like $10 in tips because his table flew over. All his stirs and sugar pack and stuff like that went in the garbage because it flipped into the garbage. We had one of those feather flags. It like bent, I lost my canopy over my smoker at the shop.
So displays to go, their feather flags now they have an option. So you can either get the aluminum pole
Mm-hmm.
or they have the fishing pole ones. And
Oh,
those things you can bend them like all the way in half, and they just pop right back up. They're awesome. And it
this
gets a lot
was-
better action on the feather too.
Yeah, this was because of how it's mounted to the trailer. It's like inside you put it over something,
Yep.
and that's where it bent. Like right, I mean, it
Okay.
was wind was so brutal. It was like that far from the bottom started to bend.
Yeah. Yeah, we've broken off like over a year, like the bracket that holds that part to the
Yeah.
spike. We've broken those brackets before in some pretty bad wind.
So I got back to the shop after dropping the trailer off at home, and my canopy was disintegrated. And it's held down by 4 ratchet straps and one of the cross members like this.
Mhm.
He's just decided to go that. Anyway, it was a 12-year-old
Canopy.
canopy, and it's lasted this long. I bought it in my first ever competition, Auburn Hills, in 2012.
Yeah, it's no joke, man. Wind.
It was brutal. Like it was opening the side door on the restaurant because it was just catching
Yeah.
the handle and would just
Mhm.
whew, we're like, oh hey Casper.
Yeah.
So other than that, so we talked about I had
Hey, how much snow do you guys have on the ground over there?
we have none. Well, we have frost at the moment, but
Oh, we have snow on the ground.
you got snow lake effect.
We had a blizzard yesterday afternoon.
Really?
It was snowing hard enough that I couldn't see the houses behind my house
Wow.
for about an hour. It's like a half an inch on the ground. I mean, it's going to be gone, obviously, probably today, but yeah, it was 70 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And we had a half an inch of snow yesterday. Bunch of bullshit.
Mother Nature, she's a fickle bitch.
That's why I love and hate March.
So my daughter came back up from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
However, she was very worried about her boyfriend because of all the tornadoes and storms that they had down south. So our thoughts and positive thoughts go out to anybody that was affected by those that might be listening. Hopefully, we can provide you with some sort of.
Hey. At least eight dead in Kansas. 71 car pileup in
Arkansas.
the dust storm.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard, Arkansas. Oh.
Yeah, crazy weather day yesterday, or the last couple of days.
Other than that, we're back at it this week. Shop's open. We got. I was thinking about doing some salmon for Friday, even though Friday at the shop, we had a $1,200 lunch.
Nice.
Like it came out of nowhere.
No
And-
Lent. You didn't do any Lent specials, right?
Nope.
Nice.
The local taco or Mexican restaurant had us cater them. I wish they would let us know ahead of time. Please, next time.
Yeah.
I appreciate your $200 order, but it was yeah. So we had within. Hold on, 2. Sorry, by 1 o'clock we had 1,100 in, and it was,
Fran said she was there.
she was there. Mom was there. Yep, Mom did, and so Wednesday and Thursday were dead. I mean, just dead.
Yep.
Thursday we didn't make our minimum. It was that dead.
Was it? It was warm there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
warmer.
but not like one of the.
Friday was gorgeous, and I wasn't
Okay.
expecting anything Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so for the week just at the shop we probably our lowest week yet. We've done we did like 4.
But still, your average is
We're average them in, or
Yep.
over the minimum, so that's fine. But,
that's all that matters then. Yep.
combined, we're at like 55
Alright.
through Saturday. If we can count Sunday in there too, but whatever.
I'll count Sunday for my first 2 weeks just because we don't start on Sunday.
Right.
So
Sunday, I mean, including Sunday, we had a really good week. And then we have a big
Good.
catering. I got to trust the shop in the hands of people again on Thursday. We got a catering up in Howell. And then another 2. We have our wedding tasting this week.
Oh yeah, I saw that come through on my Facebook again. How's that going?
What do you mean by going?
Are you doing tickets?
We are. We're not doing pre-sales though. I should have done pre-sales and I didn't.
Okay. So you have no idea how many people are showing up.
I'm only going by the. Yeah, you're right.
Facebook event. You have no idea.
No
Okay. And that's the only reason we did pre-sell of tickets is because I needed to know how much food to have.
So
Alright.
there's 20 people that are going and 210 that are interested. The problem is I know most of the people, some people that said they were going are customers that I know don't have any events coming up.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you going to not let them in?
No, of course I don't.
Buy a ticket. You can come in.
I could do it. I could do an Eventbrite thing now and just add it to it. Say, hey, we're about a week
How many
ahead.
days out are you?
A week.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could try.
I mean, I'm paying for an ad for it, so I can just update it with a link,
Mhm.
and it'll still go out with the ad, won't it?
If you update the ad, you have to go. It'll go through the process, the approval process again. Facebook ads are a little weird, but yeah, it'll still go.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that.
And then just post it in the discussion of your event, and everybody that's interested or going should get the update.
Okay.
Should.
Good.
Yeah. Well,
How'd
good.
your
I'm
week
glad
go?
you had a pretty good week. It's
Okay.
we're full steam ahead. Looking forward to the week. I picked up our first GFS order of the year yesterday.
Oh, we
Night.
had to talk about that.
$1,900 and something.
Fair.
I am glad that I looked through at least some of the stuff, because on this I had a case of rib tips, and on there chicken wings, chicken quarter. I had lots of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I had 4 carts loaded with stuff.
Sure.
They have these flatbeds. I don't know why they don't give me my orders on these flatbed carts.
Dicks.
They have them.
How
Anyways,
much would have been for you to deliver it, or for them to deliver
Nothing.
it to you?
none.
Oh, should have them deliver it.
No.
Oh.
Because it's a 5-hour window that I get.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I had delivery once, and they told me it would be there between 10 and 3.
Oh. So, just like the cable, will they be there between
Yeah,
8 a.m.
you wanna know what-
and Thursday?
It came at 3:10. They didn't even hit the 5-hour window.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 hours is too long. If it was like a 2-hour window, I'd probably do it more often, but I don't like being held captive in my home. Granted, I probably wouldn't be going anywhere anyways, but it makes you feel like you can't do anything, and I don't like it. So
We get it.
it will change once we get to a physical spot, of course. But
Sure.
yeah, anyways. So I was looking through. I opened a case that I wasn't sure what it was because it wasn't clearly labeled. On the top of the box, it said chicken quarters. or chicken quarters. I opened it for, I don't know why, but I did. It was all chicken tenderloin, like breast tenderloin pieces.
Oh,
Both labels on the box were chicken quarters. So I take it up to the counter, said, this is not what it says on the box. So luckily they had one in stock, more or less.
you get the jumbo or the small ones?
I usually get the jumbos. I don't think they had a jumbo case in stock. So
Really? You get the
Yeah.
jumbos? Okay.
Yeah.
Because the
Why
jumbos.
not?
Well, I'm just saying the jumbos over here is what they keep in stock. You have to order the
Mhm.
smaller ones.
we, in our little walk-in cooler that we have at my GFS now, they have
Yeah.
both. They didn't have any on the shelf currently. I'm guessing Sunday is not a huge, where they have a lot of stuff, just random stuff in stock.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because they didn't have pickles. I got the last jar of pickles they had that I forgot to put on my order. Kosher Dills. They had one jar left in the whole friggin' store.
Wow.
Anyways, so yeah, there was that. So I got that taken care of. Didn't really look through anything else because everything visually was the boxes that I expected them to be.
Sure.
So I had 2 cases of full spares, 2 cases of pork, 2 cases of brisket, a case of rib tips from wherever I said it was coming from,
Mhm.
which they don't look too bad actually.
Frozen or fresh?
They were frozen, which is okay because it's going to work out. Let me tell you the rest of the story. So I get home,
anxious.
I'm unboxing stuff, put it in my fridge, get to the ribs, get the one box into my fridge, open the other box, and it's all rib tips. I look at the box and it says spares. So it's a Swift box, it's the same size and everything as the full spares. And it was labeled wrong, just like the freaking chicken was. But I was like, well, at least I can use these, I guess. By the time I get through these, the other box will be thawed. I'll be ready to go. But now I don't have enough spares to get through my first 2 days.
All right then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, weird. Brisket was down to $3.89 case price. So not bad. Costco had 0 briskets in stock.
Yeah, they've not been consistent. That's for sure.
That's the first time I've walked through there, and I haven't seen them in a while. But my meat guy wasn't around, so
I walked through my Sam's Club the last few days, and I always make a trip by the brisket aisle because you just never know what you find. And they've all been marked down to $3.78 a pound for prime.
What?
Yeah.
What's going on with beef right now?
Every single that they're reducing it to get out of it because it's ready to throw away. Sorry, Sam's doesn't throw shit away; they just donate it. So now I gave my favorite meat guy my phone number. He'll call me if they're gonna, because I bought a bunch of them, but I didn't have
PB&J's, home of the almost expired brisket.
We can wet age it. Anyway.
What's that weird smell? Oh, it's just the wet aging. It's okay.
It's funky.
Ooh, you need a funky brisket sandwich.
Anyway, keep going. As you were, young man.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, got my order all taken care of. Doing lots of dishes this last week, getting dust off things. Even though it sits in drawers, you're still collecting stuff. So, yep, re-washed everything, which is, not tedious work, but filled the trailer with water yesterday, and water spraying everywhere from underneath my sinks.
Yeah.
So apparently, when I put everything back together,
forget to tighten it.
No, it had a little tiny rip in it from, I'm guessing, when I pulled it off the water tank, the hose. So cut that part off because it's just a ridged plastic, and then I slid it back on and put the clamp back over it. But now I'm getting like a little dribble out of the end of it, so I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I've had to do that as well to my hand sink.
Yeah, was that this last week?
Oh yeah, that's when I finally finished it. So we have a vegetable sink that I had to cap off because I can't get metal braided. I was looking for braided lines. I was looking for anything metal like to the faucet metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all plastic. Fuck plastic. So I capped the line, put the sink back in, screwed it back in place, and I'll just use it as a damn drain for all I care. And the hand sink, I went to open that up. That fucking started leaking. but it was just the pecs that broke. It was the ending, like the where it hooks to the faucet. So I cut that off, cut the crimp off of one that I tried to replace on the other one. At least I didn't have to go back to the store. Good as new with water.
Isn't it awesome when you have a very simple, in hindsight, fix, but you've gone through and replaced every other piece before that?
Not to mention you're trying to take your hand sink out and trying to turn it. Then you got short arms and a robust body that you can't get. Anyway, that's how you end up with like that.
Yeah.
That and that and sorts of messed up. Have a food truck. They said it'd be fun.
Yeah, it is a blast. I am super excited to start tomorrow. Well, I guess this afternoon. Yeah.
You get to light the pit.
Yeah.
I would say you're excited, but you've done it a few times.
I mean, I'm excited. Yeah, there's still excitement to start the year.
Well, let's talk about
mixed with anxiety.
Oh yeah, anxiety for sure.
I got my new guy starting tomorrow, Tony.
Okay.
Be there at 3.
My guy's name is Matt.
All right, Tony and Matt, excellent.
Looks like Chris.
Yeah.
I could have my own. He's a little bit shorter than Chris, about my height. It's good.
Did you get him some beard covers?
He doesn't have as long of a beard as Chris does.
I think technically you're supposed to have one. I'm sorry, not Tony, Troy. I keep calling him Tony in my head. It's Troy, not Tony.
Oh, great.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
See, and I knew it was wrong enough in my head that I had to go back and double check.
Do you believe, like, honestly, that he will show up on time?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I would be somewhat surprised if he wasn't there 10 minutes early.
And you will be out there at
3 o'clock.
At 2:50. Welcome, man.
My alarm was set for 2:45. Which is a half hour earlier than I'd normally wake up when it was just me. Because I don't get out there until 3:30 normally.
Yeah, I was going to say, I could have swore when I stayed at your house that night, way back when I did this, you were getting up at 3:45 and getting out there by 4.
So we're shifting some timelines a little bit. Ribs are going to go on earlier. This is all in preparation for the new smoker. That is not going to be on the trailer at this time ever. So,
where are we putting
which means I don't know.
Because where are we putting that some bitch?
It'll probably go next to my garage, covered, and I'll drop a couple steel rods into the ground and bolt it to that, and hopefully no one comes through. No one's going to steal it. The effort involved, and it would have to be overnight, which there's a trailer in the way. So you're better off stealing the trailer than you are moving the trailer to get to the pit. But anyways, I digress. That's where it's going to go. I got a fence.
On concrete?
I'm going to get some pavers down so it'll sit on something sturdy so it doesn't sink. But that's pretty stable back there now, finally. We've dropped enough gravel and rocks back there that it's dispersed the clay for the most part. So we're not too sinky anymore back there. But yeah.
And I hear we got an update on said smoker?
Yeah. He called me Thursday, Friday, one of those 2 days. Letting me know I was next in line, and that it would be ready the first week of April. I said, can we push it to the 21st? So yeah, he's going to put somebody else in front of me. We have some surgery coming up for my wife on the 3rd, so that first week. So give me a couple weeks to make sure she is good to go. before I leave her for a couple days. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, well, I'll leave on a Sunday night after service with the truck and a trailer, and roll down there, do a turn and burn, be back Monday afternoon. So, yeah, it'll be an easier turn and burn than I did with the trailer. So,
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's still a decent drive. I think
So,
I
yeah,
saw about 10 hours.
You were talking about your order from GFS.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my order from Cisco.
Okay.
Decided to try them out for a big order.
All right.
Big order being like $1,600.
All right.
So I met with him and his boss. They actually came by, and I said, "Here is my inventory. Here is where I get it, and here's how much I want to pay for it. Can you help a brother out?" They're like, I think we did good. So I looked up my list, and while I could have spent about $1,400 and some odd dollars for it, it came out to $1,623 with them.
But delivered, right?
But delivered.
Okay.
Now the problem is when you Google my shop address, it tells you to come in the back way, because if you didn't know that it's a one way only.
Yep, that's the way it had me coming. I came in against traffic.
Oh yeah,
and got a dirty ass look from somebody that was trying to leave.
Probably.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So because the owner doesn't feel like putting a sign up because somebody was used to whatever. Anyway, so the truck came in and like drove close to his truck. So of course he goes and just accosts the driver. Thanks, bud. And then he comes back, the owner, to my shop, to the inside of my kitchen, and starts like just berating the driver, not realizing the driver was right behind him. Like had followed him back in. He was just talking shit about this wonderful, nice guy. He was nice. The driver was nice enough to bring everything up the stairs and drop it in my kitchen, so I appreciated that. I gave him some wings to go. Okay, be nice. He's a nice guy. We're gonna put up a lot of bullshit for that day. I ordered a case of ribs, which does not say anywhere in there that those ribs are frozen, but all the ribs were frozen.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I had to use them the next day, so I am thawing a whole case of ribs. The briskets were certified Angus, which is good. Their choice. So it says 10 pounds and up, and then the weight of the case is 65 pounds. I said, okay, so we're talking like 13-pound briskets. Yay.
Yeah.
They ended up being like 16-pound briskets because it was 4 in a case. And I'm like writing stuff down. I'm like, this is why I shop in person. This is why I shop in person. This is why I shop in person. I ordered party wings, or the ones already cut up. Yep, got whole ones. Not bad, whatever. Still, I mean, is what it is.
Yeah. Are you going to sell them whole, or are you going to separate them?
I'll sell them whole. Got to separate them.
You got a guy in the morning. Have him separate them.
Completely understand what I got a guy there for. Okay.
I don't know that I have enough stuff for him to do. Teach him how to separate a fucking wing.
I left him,
and it's $30 less a case.
No, the party wings. Oh no, they were actually roughly the same price.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Yeah, GFS right now it's like $64 for whole wings.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Anyway.
I'll have my guy separate wings once we get through this, getting our whole stuff set. Because I told him the same thing. I said, I don't know that this is a 5-hour job, but we're going to schedule it and see where we come out. So
I think we're going to be able to find stuff for him to do. I'm not worried about it. I did have to leave on Saturday to go to get the trailer. And I said, hey, do you feel comfortable slicing a brisket? I said, yeah, I've done it before.
Did he do it the right way before?
I don't know. I got a picture. He was halfway through the flat.
Uh-huh.
And I said, got to cut it across the grain. I told him when I left, slice it pencil thick, because we do it just like you do. We slice it, and then we just pull it apart so they get chunks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he thought chunks were like chunks.
Chris does his a little bit thicker. Yeah.
So he joked. I said, do you feel like, do you understand where I'm talking about as far as you can get through the rest of the brisket? He's like, nope, I put it away so I wouldn't destroy it. Like, great.
Yeah.
He pulled pork with the best of them, though. I'll tell you what. He's a hell of a pork puller.
That is the easier one to do, for sure.
He did ask me a kind of what I thought at the time was a weird request. I'm like, you've been here 3 days, you're asking me a weird request already. He wants to, I just bought new cotton gloves, right? New hot gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple brand new ones in there. He asked if he could take those. And I said, take those? He's like, yeah, using gloves that other people have used gross me out. He's like, I'll take these and I'll put my name on it and I'll be responsible for it. I'm like, okay.
I need Chris to do that because he doubles up, so he can't handle the heat, even on like a pork butt.
Okay.
So he puts 2 pairs of cotton work gloves on, which is fine, except for it stretches them the fuck out. And then anybody else puts on that other pair and it's like all loosey-goosey. It's like, God damn it.
Well, they're already big enough gloves that I have to do like this every single time to get
exactly.
fingers.
Yeah. Chris needs his own gloves.
Did you just have to write down get cotton gloves?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so majority of the items they were good, they were comparable. I found a better, faster way to boil noodles on that induction plate, so that's good.
Yeah, how?
Use the lid.
Jesus Christ!
I never have. I've never used the lid. Somebody said the other day, using the lid will make that water boil faster. I'm like, some bitch, it will.
It is amazing how much hotter things get when you keep the heat in.
Yeah, but then I forget to, when I dump the noodles in there, to put the lid on, and they all over the place.
I don't even.
But hey, I boil the noodles faster. It's all that matters.
So how long is it? You're not using as big of a pot, though, as we are. I don't think.
Correct. I'm using like a 20 quart or something like that.
I think we're 22. How long is it taking you to get water to boil on your induction?
With or without the lid?
With.
15 minutes.
Yeah, I think I need to get a new induction burner.
I bought this one like 5 years ago, never used it. Finally used it now.
Yeah. I don't know that
It's 1,800 watts if it matters.
I'll have to look at mine because it's...
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.